Live from the Meredith basement, this is Studio 57, a special edition with Lex Edelman and Brenna Pocker.
Welcome to Studio 57 Special Edition, coming soon to a dorm near you. I'm Brenna Pocker.
And I'm Lex Edelman. Today we'll show some previews of the hottest new shows coming to you on the College Channel this fall.
We'll show you everything from how to cook, to creepy sights on campus, to even how to wrestle a live animal.
To start off, have you heard the new gossip on campus? Well, neither have these Drake students. But that won't stop the host, Danielle Bouvant, from reporting on this interesting news.
Hi, and welcome to Live Witness News. I'm your host, Danielle Bouvant. Today we're at the campus of Drake University, and we're here to ask students completely ridiculous questions. When we ask them these questions, they're going to be very creatively worded and realistically sounded that they're going to give us some crazy answers. So let's see what they have to say. You guys are aware about the business school, though. It's losing its accreditation, and then it's actually being completely eliminated in 2015. It's going to be completely gone. You guys knew about that, right?
Yeah, I heard about it.
You knew about this business school thing already, right? You knew about the elimination.
Yes.
You've heard about the business school being completely eliminated in 2015, along with its accreditation, right? Mm-hmm. You heard about it. So, have you heard about the CVPA being completely eliminated?
I have not heard about that.
Well, you have to switch majors since the business school is going to be gone. So then you also know about the business school being completely eliminated, the CVPA in 2015 is going to be completely gone. You don't know about the CVPA being completely eliminated in 2015, or did you not know about that already?
Well, I knew about it, but...
You knew about it?
Yes.
That's true. I think we're going to lose a lot of majors. I think we're going to have a lot of transfers. Yeah, and it's not going to look so good.
How does that personally make you feel as a business major?
Yeah. Business decision got to be made, right?
Other changes that are coming in 2014, Bulldog Bucks, since you guys are freshmen, aren't you? Bulldog Bucks are actually going to be offered at Jethro's, Peggy's, Paul Revere's. Yeah, it's going to be offered at Peggy's.
Well, I think the fact that Peggy's is in that option is great.
Do you think you would use your Bulldog Bucks there if you had to?
Probably, yeah.
Paul Revere's, Peggy's, Jethro's, like Taco Bell, KFC. How does that affect you? Are you going to be able to use your Bulldog Bucks there?
I'm still broke, so no.
Use them at Peggy's, McDonald's, Jethro's, Paul Revere's, KFC, Taco Bell, all those places over there.
All of those places. All of those places. Yes, all of the above.
Well, as you can see, we can make people believe anything we want to believe with the right wording and the right questions. This has been Live Witness News. I'm Danielle Bouvant. Thanks for watching.
I can only imagine my responses to those questions. I would believe everything she says. Awesome job, Daniela.
So, Brenna, I'm having a hard time figuring out what to wear with my new dress this weekend. Any suggestions?
Well, have you checked out the College Shopping Network Jewelry Showcase? They have glamorous jewelry at low prices. Check it out.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Hi everyone, my name is Ethan and I cannot wait to show you what we have here today. Everything here has been handcrafted and molded from the finest imported material. Beautiful different colors of melted plastic, pasta, and paper clips. If you look at this piece here, you can see how intricately the beads have been placed and just how lovely it ties together here at the back. You can really tell that this is handcrafted at 4th grade quality. Here we can show you just a few of our other options that are available. For instance, our paperclip statement necklace, topped off with the finest beads. Our nice noodle necklace, one of the finest things to wear with a dress on a night out. And of course, our interwoven bead paperclip necklace, one of the top selling right now. Now I have to warn you, if you go out wearing these, your friends get a little bit jealous because each piece is completely original, and as you can see, we only have a few left due to child labor laws and their scheduled daily naps. So if you'd like to be one of the lucky few who gets to parade one of these beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces around, call 1-800-JEWELRY. That's 1-800-JEWELRY. Necklaces are only $19.99. But wait, if you call in the next 5 minutes, we'll throw in your very own ring pop. You don't want to miss this opportunity, so call now.
Shine bright like a diamond. shine bright like a diamond.
What? It was way too cute to pass up. It'll look fantastic with my dress.
It is definitely one of a kind. Lex, who's your favorite talk show host? Mine's Olga. She gives away so much free stuff. It's going to air on the College Channel every day at 3 p.m.
Let's take a sneak peek at what some of the lucky students have won.
Hi, greetings, woo, hello. You ready for this? Oh boy, this is actually really good cardio. You all are great. Hello and welcome to Olga. I'm Olga. Today we are with some of the community's best and brightest. We all know how much the university student like free things. So everybody look under your seat. You get a transportation device, and you get a transportation device. And you get a transportation device. You all get free automobiles, except you. You don't get a transportation device. On a note of serious, your tests have returned. The grades were very subpar. You get F. You get F. You get F. You get F. You all get F. Thank you for watching Olga. I am Olga. Tune in next week to see us visit more students of the university.
Well, that didn't turn out quite like I expected.
No, it didn't. Our weather channel is definitely not norm either. Our new international weatherman, Jacob, covers the weather in more than just English.
Welcome to your hourly weather forecast. I'm Jacob Jensen with your national weather. På den her side har vi en masse tissemandsregn, der kommer ind over midten, and that will probably cause a couple houses to burn down. From the north, vi har en masse ild, der kommer ned over og trækker ned over midten, and that will probably feed a lot of children right there. And then we have over here, kommer ind over her med en stor tissemand, smadrer alle husene. So you better watch out for that. Lastly but not least, down from the south, we got a lot of pizza coming up here, probably feeding a lot of hungry children. Now for a random city forecast. Today's random city is Des Moines, Iowa, located in the heart of the Midwest. Des Moines, high temperature for the day is 81 degrees and the low is 12 degrees. Det var alt, hvad vi havde for i dag for International Weather Show. Mit navn er Jakob Jensen.
Lex, I am so pumped for this next preview. It's Ghost Hunters. If it's as scary as the last season, it should be a huge hit on campus next year.
If it's as scary as the last season, there is no way I'm watching it by myself.
Me either. There's some really freaky things that happen around here. Emily with the Drake University Paranormal Society investigates one of the many haunted places on Drake's campus.
This week on Ghost Hunters, the Dupes team heads to Morehouse, the oldest residence hall on Drake University's campus. Morehouse was built in 1931. It was originally an all-women dorm. In 1946, a new wing was added to the building. The lobby of Morehouse, also known as the Morehouse Ballroom, used to be the original dining area where students would go before Hubble was built. Alleged activity occurs all throughout the hall, including in the bathroom, in the halls, and even in the individual dorm rooms. It is also rumored that if you rub the nose of the statue of President Morehouse in the living room of Morehouse right before a test, he will bring you good luck. Megan Ellis is a resident in Morehouse this year and feels very strongly that the hall is haunted.
Our RA says this crazy story. Apparently, during the summer, they go through and they check all the rooms, make sure the furniture's in line, and essentially that everything's all in order. And I guess in one of the rooms, like, all the furniture was pulled up against the door, and I mean, that's just one really weird because there's no way you can really get into that room because, well, I mean, it's like on the second floor. And two, if you're pushing all the furniture up against the door, like barricading it in, there's really not another way out of the room unless you're scaling, and it's pretty unlikely. I'll be out in like the halls and I'll hear noises. And it's the weirdest thing ever because it's like 3 in the morning or something like that. Like, no one should be awake right now. Like, I shouldn't even be awake. But I'll like hear weird like rattling and noises, and sometimes it seems like there's people out there, and it's crazy stuff.
So is the source of activity President Morehouse himself, or are there other entities residing in Morehouse? Dupes is on the scene to explore the area tonight. What is that? It's like a loud howling. All right, if there are any spirits around, if you could make your presence known, maybe make a noise or just show us that you're present. Did you hear that? Can you make it louder? Oh my God. We are having paranormal contact. All right. Let's see if the ghost can finish our a sequence. Like. Oh my God! All right. We have had contact with the ghost. It is a very smart being. It is able to finish these sequences. And now they're scratching on the doors. This is a very paranormal place. Oh my God. Any paranormal activity? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know. After investigating Morehouse here on the campus of Drake University, it has been confirmed that the building is haunted. So students, enjoy the hauntings and have some fun. They can't hurt you. Thanks for joining Dupes for the investigation on Morehouse Residence Hall. See you next week.
That was so creepy. I'm really glad I live in Harriet and not Morehouse.
Speaking of creepy, in case you ever encounter an alligator while strolling around campus, we have all the tools you'll need to stay safe. Nigel McManley from the Gentlemen's Club is here to help you learn the best ways to tackle a big beast.
Good day. I didn't see you over there. Welcome to the Gentlemen's Club. And to all the perverts tuning in, go on, get. It's not that kind of gentlemen's club. I'm your host, Nigel McManley. Our program today will showcase the manly art of crocodile wrestling. None of that sissy alligator wrestling stuff. This is a very everyday skill and looks great on a resume. To start out, you're going to want to practice holding a small croc just to get your feet wet and get the hang of things. Then you can progressively work your way up to a bigger croc like this one. If you're worried about a silly little thing like getting bit, you can have the crocodile's mouth taped shut. Tape the mouth shut like so, but I'm not too worried. You'll have to approach the Sheila from behind, but it has to be directly from behind. These majestic creatures have great peripheral vision, so if you come from the side, these boogers will see you in a heartbeat, and you'll be missing a leg in no time, Stumpy. You can warm up by grabbing it by the trail and dragging it around a little. But make sure you get all limbled up. This is a terrible time to pull a muscle. Once you've got a hold of it, work your way up. You're going to want to drop down on the croc quickly and sit on it. Once you've got your rest, you'll work your way up to its papers, making sure you keep pressure on the head. Now this is where it gets fancy. If it won't open its mouth, you can tape its nose and that sucker will be wide open. If you're performing at, say, a carnival or country fair, people seem to love it when you place your hand in its mouth. Just make sure you get your hand out before it closes down. Another fancy trick is to lift up its jaw like this. You're going to want to make sure you straddle it and really crank back, or he can do the death roll and mess up your face and everything else. You also need to make sure that you watch out for its tail. One hit and then wham, you're dead. May taste like chicken, but it'll kill you. That's all for today, but remember, even the slightest error could result in tragedy, so you must remain diligent. These crocs, these alligators, they're not toys, they're not things to play with, so you've really got to pay attention and watch out for these beasts of the wild, these beasts of the Nile. These terrible dragons of ancient days that have been around since who knows when in pre-dawn. Well, crikey, that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed our show, and I hope you learned a lot about crocs. Have a good one, folks.
Brenna, are you tired of eating the food here? I sure am.
Definitely. Quad gets old after eating it for practically every meal.
Lucky for you, we have a new cooking show to help students learn some culinary skills that will keep your stomachs filled with alternate options.
Hello, and welcome to college. Well, it's kind of a kitchen. The show for college students who are tired of living off of ramen noodles, where you can eat real people food without expending any effort. Today, we'll be covering 2 dietary staples that will save your funds for more important things, like beer. Now, this is an expert dish, so you may want to make sure that you have some culinary experience and are well stretched. Many people view cereal as just a breakfast food, but cereal is so much more versatile than that. There are people who eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, midnight snack, midday snack, mid-afternoon snack, mid-ish late evening snack that's not quite dinner but close, and as an appetizer. It can be a great tasting food that comes in all sorts of flavors, spanning the whole taste spectrum from chocolatey goodness to tasteless bran. To prepare the cereal, simply take the plastic covering off of the single serving container, pour the milk in, and enjoy. Now, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a great option for a quick meal, and besides, it's like 4 food groups: bread, fruit, protein, and deliciousness. For a simple sandwich like this, all you need is to spread peanut butter on one slice of the bread, and jelly on the other. Now put the 2 slices together. Make sure you take frequent rest because this is a vigorous activity. The nice thing about it is that you can eat it on the go. Oh shoot, I need to get to class. See you next week when I explain how to make Easy Mac.
These are great. Now that our stomachs are full, it's the perfect time for some laid-back comedy.
Speaking of comedy, there isn't a funnier show than Drake's Whose Line Is It Anyways? Because it's improv, they sure don't know what's coming next. They will definitely leave you laughing.
Hit it!
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Drake's Whose Line Is It Anyway? The show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. I'm your host, Emily.
And I'm your other host, Daniela. With us today is Ethan. The 3 of us will be improvising through different skits with no scripts to rely on. Our first skit involves the green screen.
We're going to be news anchors communicating with our on-location reporter, Ethan, as breaking news is unfolding behind him.
On the green screen, of course. But Ethan doesn't know what is on the green screen behind him and is relying on subtle hints from us to help him figure it out.
Let's begin.
Okay. We interrupt your Say Yes to the Dress marathon to bring you the special news report. Ethan is on site where this breaking news is taking place. What's going on there, Ethan?
Well, if you look right here, we've got a lot going on. It seems like it's getting a little bit hectic out here.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
oh wow.
What are you going to do when this happens? Like, has this ever happened at your high school before?
You know, I've seen something like this once before in my time, and when I was back in high school, I didn't think kids could get this crazy, but it just seems like as generations grow on, things just get wilder and wilder.
So which clique do you think you would be in?
You know, I think I'd be in definitely like the fashion girls clique or something like that, you know, like something that's just totally rad.
Which girl do you think is like your favorite?
The one that wears pink. Just about every time. Every Thursday. And Wednesday.
I think it's just Wednesdays, Ethan.
Yeah, I think
it's just Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you eat a hot dog once?
Did you
make out with a hot dog?
Have you ever made out with a hot dog?
I've made out with plenty of hot dogs. That's just a daily thing for me.
I mean, I heard it was just one time.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I think you're in the bird book, too.
In the bird book? Well, if we look out, we can see some birds, maybe.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and let you know that you're actually on site on the scene of Mean Girls. So, I don't think you ever guessed that, did you?
No. I had a thought, but...
You were pretty close.
Mean Girls. I thought it was High School Musical.
Nope, Mean Girls. You were right on side of Mean Girls.
Wow.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Tune in next week for another episode of Drake's Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Hit it.
That was great. Lex, you've seen Hoarders on TV before, right?
Yeah, I know a few of my friends that need to be on that show. And where else can I see a grown man throw a tantrum?
Ethan is such a neat freak. He whips everyone into shape. He's tackling his first messy room today on the new show, Hoarders College Edition. Check it out.
We're back again on Hoarders College Edition, and I'm here with my assistant, Cassie. And today we're going to be exploring the filthy, disgusting first floor of Stall Nasty.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Crane. I'm a first year at Drake University, and I really don't think I'm a hoarder.
We're here at room 121, the filthiest room on this campus. Now, kids, prepare yourselves, or parents, take them away from the screen. This is probably going to be the worst thing that I've ever experienced or seen. Let's see what's inside. You filthy, disgusting pig. You swine. Just pick it up. This is the most disgusting room I think I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yes, really. Actually, I run the show Hoarders. I know a disgusting room when I've seen one. And this is a pig's house. Pick it up. That's all you have to do. Clean up.
Okay.
It is truly disgusting. I want it out of my sight. I want it gone. I want it gone. I don't even put it in the trash can. Take it out of the building. I don't know how I keep doing this show. I just don't.
I don't know why he freaks out like that. It's not a big deal.
Wait, I'm done.
Well, Ethan is never coming to my room. He's intimidating.
I agree. Next year, Hoarders brings more freakouts, messy dorms, and complete transformations.
Lex, I seriously drool over the athletes on campus. They are perfect.
You're so right. And on Super Serious Sports this coming year, they cover all our favorite sports too. They should know all the right ways to get the ladies.
Hello and welcome to Super Serious Sports, where we are always serious. I'm JD and this is Jacob Jensen, and today we're going to be covering some of the best sports ever.
We'll be covering serious sports, not the boring sports like hockey, basketball, football, the other football. We're going to be covering real stuff. And first off, we got land swimming.
It's the final countdown.
If you want to look like Michael Phelps but don't want to ruin your precious locks like me here, land swimming might be the best sport for you.
Or if you're afraid of water, it's probably a good idea to stick to land swimming.
Then there is also human frisbee.
2, 3.
It's pretty self-explanatory. Just find a person with good aerodynamics and throw them into the air.
Also, remember to have your human frisbee wear bright clothing so you can avoid losing them in tall grass.
And last up, we got the third serious sports, and it's extreme laundering. Extreme laundering is taking laundry to the next level. It requires massive skill and a good detergent.
Well, that's all the sports we have to cover for today. Tune in next time when Jacob and I will cover the Selfie Olympics.
They are so dreamy.
So dreamy.
Oops. Oh, here's a word from our sponsors.
Hey, Vince here for Tow Wow. You might have heard of ShamWow, but now we got something even better. Introducing the Tow Wow. Say you're like me and you got in trouble for beating up a few too many hookers and ended up in the joint. Tough love gets you in trouble, but this baby can get you out of it. Blood, sweat, tears, even spilled beers. It's the super sucker, the Justin Bieber of towels that can't clean. Here's how it works. Go ahead and spill your liquid. You're going to take your towel, it swipes, it's a rub-dub-dub, picks up all the water in the tub. Soaks up 10 times the amount of weight in liquid. Over spilled milk, not anymore. Buy now only $10 at any Walmart. It's made in Jersey, so I know you'll love it.
What a helpful little product.
Thanks, Vince. We were a little distracted earlier.
Now to wrap up our preview of next year's shows on the College Network, we've brought a live musical guest into the studio.
The ever so talented Mark Lesser is here to perform a solo on his tenor saxophone called Body and Soul. He is a senior right here at Drake University.
We hope you found some shows you liked today.
Because we sure did. Thanks for joining us and see you next semester. Take it away, Mark.
Mm-hmm.